do long distance roller skating. So
it is sweeping the nation.
You know, it used to, now, and I still roller skate where everybody else roller blades, but I roller skate, so that's one thing I could do. No special effects. They wanted to have Orlando on my back, but I couldn't do it.
When we used to go on tour, we would play like these small towns in the South.
In Pennsylvania.
Yeah, with all like these scared white people, and as soon as we got to the hotel, Greg would put on these big roller skates and these big headphones, and he had like this yellow
tiger stripe
sweatsuit, and then he'd be going down the road past these restaurants at about 40 miles an hour, and they'd be
dragging their children off the street.
They're like enormous.
He's 6'6" and stocking feet, and then those skates on.
He looked alien-esque.
Esque.
Yep, right there.
Just a quick question for, I guess, Amy. At the beginning, Jerry started out to be sort of somebody who would wear something that would somebody who would own snakes would wear something like that, right? That's what you said in the interview. What I was wondering was, towards the end, towards the third season, you seem to get a little more attractive.
Yeah, a little bit rocky. Yeah, that was big.
The clip tape too, it sort of seemed apparent. Was that something that was conscious? Was that to save the show, or do you think that sort of...
To save the show. Our ratings increased. They like it hot. No, that's something Victoria just,
She's just a character evolving, I think, naturally evolving.
Prettier.
We watched season 2, and we saw, actually at one point, I think Ken pointed this out, there was a particular scene in one of the episodes, and we said, that's the perfect face for her, or that's sort of like the tone of her character. It's not so far that it's distracting, but it's also horrific.
And also...
No, but really, it was sort of a balance that you wanted people to listen to her, but sometimes she was so ugly that all you were looking at was her teeth.
And there's a difference between feeling like that really was her face, or was she wearing a clown
Or
face?
some mask, yeah.
Right. And I think the more it felt like that it was...
some
that the makeup
hideous,
felt like it
hideous
was hers.
mask.
And I do think that was a challenge for some people. You know, as you pointed out earlier, people are used to seeing attractive people in conventional terms on TV, and I think a lot of people were repulsed by what they saw.
They were.
And it took...
I have people, they'd say,
All right.
I can't look at her face.
Canceled. It doesn't matter now. I always wanted to go uglier, and they were always like...
Yeah. But I think that it did it took a certain commitment from people then to go past that and then realize what was there, you know.
And those are the real lovers.
Yeah, they're here tonight.
Yep, over there.
I just wanted to say thank you very much for all the hours of pleasure and delight.
I'll take that one.
This is why we went with pleasure and delight.
Well, thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Other than the after-school specials, were there any kinds of teen episodic series that influenced your writing?
Scooby-Doo was a big one.
My So-Called Life.
Yeah, My So-Called Life was one.
And we rented after-school specials. And whenever they're hard to get, but
What else besides My So-Called Life and after-school specials?
Scouts.
Was there something? No, it wasn't always purposeful. But we would write a script and set it aside for a few months, and then we would, or rather, we would see an after-school special and then write a script a few months later, and then we might see the after-school special and go, oh shit! Quick, do a search and replace for those words. And because we loved them so much, it was hard to beat sometimes the structure that they put forth.
you could rent anything right now at the museum of broadcast radio.
Oh, we came here.
And
We actually
we came
came
here.
here to write the pilot.
And Lifetime has, their movies now are so great. They're after-school specials. I love Lifetime. I'd love to do a show on Lifetime.
What
They
a
wouldn't let
wife
me.
doesn't know.
Right. Love that.
Yeah,
show.
by the way, this is a great place. Steve and I came here once and watched the old Mike Douglas ones with John Lennon. And it just to watch Mike Douglas call Yoko Ono Yono.
And then quickly cut to commercial. Do we have to go?
So Yono.
Yeah, over there.
Did you get any interesting fan mail?
We had asked Jerry on the website at Comedy Central, and how many emails did we get? Yeah, probably 10,000 emails. What? At our peak.
Amy, someone made a
Doll.
this hideous doll that
I thought it was
that looked just like
attractive.
her, and made like the locker, and it was really elaborate, and sent it to her.
Actual size, like this big.
Yeah, over there.
How much did budgetary constraints affect the series? Were there a lot of ideas that you came up with that you had to discard when it wasn't funny? Or?
Not really. I don't think so, because
Every
we
now-
always felt
We
like
would just rewrite the scenes.
we were not like $1 million writers, like helicopter shot. It didn't have to be like that. And if they had concerns, we had two different producers, Jerry Kupfer and Michelle Armour, who both of them were great, who would come to us and say, "We can't afford. Would you really need a mechanical bull?" Yeah, we really need a mechanical bull, and they would get it for us. But it said, "Does it have to be outside?" And we'd say, "No, it doesn't."
The dad that affected that episode a bit.
Yeah, the cougar.
Because we wanted
Oh,
we wanted Dad to be eaten by cougars.
Oh, that's right.
And they said, yeah, or
we,
like
we
a
ended
cougar.
up we ended up with little chihuahuas, I think.
Yeah, some like dogs that they could barely get to, snarl or do anything else for that matter. So,
Snarl.
Yeah, evidently a cougar is like $15,000 because you have to build a containment fence. Think twice
And
before
we
you
said,
get
we
devoured
said
by
no.
cougar.
We said, don't worry, we don't need a containment fence. It's okay.
It's cable.
But they insisted. But occasionally, we would change scenes that maybe it wasn't going to be in a big auditorium. Instead, it would be in the cafeteria or something. But for the
Yeah.
most part, it wasn't a big issue.
It was also became a challenge for us not to end every episode in an auditorium.
Right.
I got something to say. Thank you for all convening here at this spot to be named.
I just want to thank all you panelists. I don't know if you're aware, but just listening to you talk, it just sounds like you all had a ball doing the show, and obviously everyone here had a ball watching it. So thank you.
Thank you,
all
Dave.
very much.